Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Celestial C888 and today we will be using the Mystic Fairy Tarot deck for the tarot reading. Now without further ado, let us begin. Alright Gemini, these are your cards and this is your general reading for the 4th week of October. That is October 23rd through October 29th, 2022. Now, first impressions that I have for you Geminis, I feel as if for a good amount of your reading with the cards that I am seeing now that there might be something going on with a relationship you have. Now, whether that is a romantic relationship or a platonic friendship or a business partnership, whatever it is that's going on, it's definitely going to be a very important factor of your week. The first card you have, Gemini, for the week is the Empress card. Now, this Empress card for you guys for this week tells me that there is some kind of truth that you have just recently found out, perhaps about somebody, perhaps even about yourself. Whatever it is, whatever the truth was good or not for you, it is what it is with this Empress card for you guys right now. So if you found out something that was very positive, then that's great. If you found something that was negative, it is what it is. But you definitely have to continue forward. You have to change things, because with the next card that you have here, the Tower card, there's nothing else to do but change, but rebuild. Because with this Tower card, this tells me that something in your life that you thought was stable, that you thought was fine, that you thought you knew and understood completely has come down. So for some of you, maybe if this is about a relationship or even about a job or it could be anything really. This foundation, this thing that you just thought you knew about yourself and about your life is just now going to be different. There's no way to put around it. It's come down, but now what I need to tell you, Gemini, is that it had to come down so that, it can be rebuilt, it can be made stronger, it can change, because from what I am seeing, it was never on steady foundation to begin with. There was always something that was going to take it down. Perhaps, you didn't see it, or perhaps you knew it in the back of your mind and you just didn't want to realize it. But, things needed to be shaken up with this situation. Next, we have the Knight of Wands. And with this Knight of Wands, I definitely feel for you Geminis out there. Once you reconcile with it, once you realize that, the Tower needed to come down, something needed to change, you're going to be feeling restless to do things to change it. You're going to be trying to find a task. It might even be that this card is manifesting in the sense that you're going to have like restless energy, or even just like you're just trying to do a bunch of different things to distract yourself from like what is actually happening. For some of you that might be good, but for others it might not necessarily be the best thing for you to be trying to just avoid thinking about it and just going off onto different tasks, different quests, just to avoid having to deal with it. Again, this is going to be different for everybody, and if this doesn't apply, you can always check for your sun, moon, or rising. But this is what's going on for a good amount of the Gemini collective this week. Next, we have the Ace of Cups. So this tells me that there is a chance to pursue a new relationship, whether that is romantic, platonic, or friendship, or a business partnership. There is a chance to start over. Perhaps even if the beginning part of the previous is from somebody you're in some form of relationship now, it might even be that all the truth needed to come out, the foundation needed to break from the Tower so that you guys can even try to rebuild things together, and it will feel like a new relationship. For others of you, maybe it is just that you're meeting somebody new. Regardless of how that's happened, definitely take your time, do what you need to do to nurture it, to help it grow, so that it can be a better foundation than the previous foundation. Because again, you guys have that chance to do that, but it is not going to be easy. I'm gonna tell you guys that. So definitely figure out what you're going to do and make the plans that you need to make, because with the next card that you have, the Three of Wands, that is what you definitely need to do. The Three of Wands is here to tell you that you need to map out your plans, map out which way you're going to be going with your life. Now, it could be possible that this isn't about a relationship of any sorts. Maybe it's about your career. Maybe you need to do more to map out how your career is going to go, or even like if you're planning to do school, how your school like year or years is going to be. I definitely feel that for a good amount of you Geminis in the collective, you guys need to start like making plans, mapping out how it is that you're going to get to the goals that you need to get. Because it is not as if you aren't able to do it. I feel as if Geminis are very good planners. So, this might not even be news to you that you need to be able to plan things. But again, like I said, definitely take the time and do what you need to do so that you can make the right plan, so that you can go in the direction that you need to go. Especially if, again, with this Knight of Wands, you have a lot of restless energy. You're trying to move on, you're trying to move forward, I definitely feel, even though you might feel as if you need to move on, move forward right away, you definitely need to stop and make a plan before you do that, or else it could just very well blow up in your face when it is that you're trying to just like go somewhere without actually making any solid plans. And finally, we have the Three of Pentacles, which again tells me that you guys are capable of like doing creative things and making things happen for you with this Three of Pentacles. So again, remember the tasks, plan out how you're going to do things, ask for help if you need help with this. I definitely feel for those of you out there, you guys have this opportunity to make things better after things have not necessarily been the best for you. So again, take the time, plan things out that you need to plan, and be creative if you're allowed to or able to be creative. Perhaps for some of you out there, you don't need like the standard plan that everybody does. Maybe you need a different creative plan for yourself so that you can be engaged with it. All right, Gemini, that is your general reading for the week. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear from the community as we grow. Also, all October monthly readings are still available on the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.